So you guys remember back in my Camp Scare review when I said immediately when you start taking elements or start homaging or referencing classic horror movies, you immediately have my attention? Well, like how Camp Scare was a loving homage to Friday the 13th, now we have a movie in the Scooby franchise that's an homage to the classic, influential, and undeniably iconic Phantom of the Opera. And then you throw in a fun talent show setting to mix things up a bit, and you have another excellent installment. Let's talk about Stage Fright. Welcome back to the Animation Station, your number one suggestion for anything and everything animation, including a crime-solving canine and his group of meddling kids. And welcome to another great Scooby-Doo movie. Like, this one is great. It is another strong one, it is another fun one, and it is another one that I was really looking forward to watching again. And it's still just as great as I remember it. The plot's great, the mystery's fantastic, not quite as good as the mystery from Mask of the Blue Falcon, but it's still really good here. The voice acting's still amazing, the animation's fantastic, the whole talent show setting is great and gives this new vibe and atmosphere to the actual spookiness, which is great. The Phantom itself, while not the most unique design in the world, is still really cool. The whole plot twist at the very end with the villain reveal and his actual motivation is great. You get a whole cast of really good suspects and really good actual side characters. Like, none of them suck here, which is nice to see. And then, of course, you have the signature, silly, goofy humor that Scooby-Doo is known for, with all the slapstick included. And then, in the middle of all of that, you have a touching, adorable, cute little romance story between Fred and Daphne. Yes, I know it's not canon and it doesn't stick. I know, but even then, I still think it's adorable. I still think it's cute, and I still think it's more than well worth the price of admission to this movie. So, does it have some flaws? Yeah, it has some problems. I think the pacing could have used a little work, and the ending is a bit weird. Not in a bad way, but just a kind of weird that makes you raise an eyebrow, like that's the ending you went with? Really, dude? But that's really its only two problems. Outside of that, it's another great installment in this franchise, and if you haven't seen it yet, well, go see it, especially if you're someone like me who's a huge fan of the classic Phantom of the Opera. There's lots of homages to that film in here. There's lots of nice references to that film in here. But it also has a great talent show, great side characters, some amazing animation. It's just a great movie, guys. It's a great time, and if you're a Scooby-Doo fan, you're gonna love it. And if you're a classic horror fan, just like with Camp Scare, you're gonna love it too. And because of that, it gets a high final verdict of a possibly at least a little bit biased 9 out of 10. And if you haven't seen this one yet, go see it right now. It is absolutely more than worth the price of admission. Well, that's it. See you guys next time for something a bit different, because next up we have a crossover movie. And it's one that I may or may not have a pretty controversial opinion on. And this is one that one of my friends on my Facebook has been waiting for me to talk about for a while now. So, I'll see you guys next time when we dive into WrestleMania mystery.